Cancer when in anger. Do not assume this maternal sign is gentle with anger. After all, the crab has a painful pinch. When cancers are angry, they usually hold it in and display a warning through passive aggressive behavior. If these warnings aren't heeded and the situation persists, they then proceed to explode and let it all out. When angry cancers are almost like an explosive volcano, things that have been building up for years come out, and what comes out of their mouth will surprise the holy crap out of you. It does take a lot to get cancers to that level, but when it happens, it takes them a long time for us to cool off. When provoked, their claws will come out and they'll be sure to put you in your place in the way that only a cancer can. They also have extensive memories that preserve vivid details, so don't expect them to forget it anytime soon. Though they may not make it evident, this is why you have to be careful in dealing with cancers. If you push them too far, you'll see a side that few are aware of. If a cancer is mad, you better get out of the room. Cancers tend to be very cautious and tentative about who to trust, and so any individual who turns around and betrays them will assuredly inflict upon Cancer a most deep and damaging wound. It is one of the most damaging things you can do to a Cancer, and it is likely they will never trust you or look at you the same way again. They are resistant to domineering people and become defiant when they feel put upon. Cancers are sensitive to aggressive tones of speech and ridicule. In response to authoritative reprimands from bossy people, Cancer may often respond in passive aggressive and immature ways. Cancer may often respond in passive aggressive and immature ways, such as deliberately ignoring what they are told or slamming doors and objects in protest. Cancers generally don't seek to control people and impose their will upon them. By the same measure, they do not have a lot of tolerance or patience for people who try to control them, especially if they perceive the controlling to be an egotistical, unqualified idiot. A desire for security is one of the defining traits of the Cancer personality. To acquire this security, Cancers are willing to push themselves out of their comfort zones and make bold and ambitious moves in the world. Cancers don't take it lightly when people jeopardize their success or livelihood. Cancers probably hold a greater fear of poverty than other signs, and so they can be especially resentful against those who try to take or sabotage what they work hard for. Furthermore, Cancers tend to avoid uncomfortable situations, and so being forced into precarious situations that make them feel vulnerable and open to humiliation can anger them. It is one thing to attack the Cancer, but another to assail someone they care deeply about. Many Cancers can be exceedingly chivalrous and emboldened to rush to the aid of their loved ones in their time of need. Because of the emotional attachment and bond they tend to form with their tribe or in group, Cancers will often take insults and aspersions against them very personally as though it were direct at them. The intensity of their indignation can be alarming, resembling the aggression of an angry mother hen fending off pesky scavengers preying on her eggs and hatchlings. The Cancer's mood swings are beyond measures or expressions, and their emotions have no filter or boundary and get overbearing. They can sob their heart out of every little thing and sulk until the world ends. They will throw a tantrum or a fit whenever things are not going their way. This is the reason that people find them spoil sport, irritating or annoying. but thanks to a wonderful memory, they have trouble forgiving or letting go. This loving, caring, seemingly harmless crybaby can get extremely vindictive if they are hurt beneath their shell with the makings of a passionate killer. A vengeful Cancer can be very unpredictable and will not stop till their revenge is over. Angering Cancer can be easy if they are worked up emotionally. Nurturing and motherly by nature, they are born givers. They would give and give and give and expect only your appreciation in return. Take their help and pretend to be ungrateful to see them red. They will probably sulk. If you want to get low, talk dirty about the family, especially their mothers. Also, they are extremely fussy about their space, room, or house. They are very possessive of every little thing, especially those that they have fond memories of invasions of their space, and messing with their stuff would definitely get you beneath a Cancer's skin. This sign can change overnight into a lethal killer due to their extreme mood swings. If they are really hurt bad, the Cancer will surely take their revenge and will not stop till their adversary feels the pain and humiliation that they have gone through. And that is a lot of feelings, mind you. Their revenge knows no emotion, logic, or common sense, and is usually very ruthless. They don't care about the possible consequences either. Devoid of all emotions when exacting a revenge, they feel no remorse even after a ruthless act of revenge. It is best not to mess with the crab. Small irritating things that no Cancer can withstand. Try comparing your mothers and exclaim how your mother does something better or more properly than theirs. Try to keep them waiting in the car or under the sun to pop into a shop with "I'll be back in a minute," and of course, you come back after an hour. You can also make sure they watch you chatting with a friend or a storekeeper while they are waiting. Try to start discussing their agony or problem and quickly switch to your agony or problem. But this is nothing. Let me tell you what happened to me and leave them to their grief. Try to keep a secretive attitude that shows them that you do not trust them with anything while demanding that they trust you with everything. Try putting a fork on their plate to steal a potato or something from their meal. They wouldn't mind giving you all, but you have to ask. In general, any attempt to challenge their basic Cancerian traits will anger or irritate them. For example, being insensitive, giving them the silent treatment, rejecting their love, threatening them, criticizing them, leaving them, unsure about where they stand, etc. Thanks for watching the video.